Well, welcome everyone to our next edition of the Mike Care Radio Show, Eye on Central Florida. We definitely have our eye on Central Florida. And today we are so honored and blessed and happy to bring you a segment and show on a great and fantastic event. It is called the 50+ FYI Expo. It was held at St. Paul's Presbyterian Church at 1415 Citrus Oaks Avenue in the Ocoee, Florida area. And it featured agencies, healthcare professionals, housing specialists, area service providers, professionals who provide valuable products and services for the active 50-plus lifestyles, and they also had free health screenings, and they had jazz legend Miss Jacqueline Jones performing, as well as garden fresh samples from Sweet Tomatoes. And this is a little different for Mike Care Radio Show, Eye on Central Florida. And we've given it a try, and there's a lot of tweaking I feel that needs to be done, but this isn't too bad as far as, the kind of not a brand new format, but an additional format. And I want to thank everyone that participated in this particular show. We got a lot of people that volunteered their time and to speak with us. A few that declined to speak with us, but we do want you to realize that these are important issues. And like I said, believe it or not, it's kind of scary to think that it's going to be 11 years coming up very shortly that I'll be 50. My parents, they're already 14 years over the other end of it at 64. So it was great for my mom and dad because they were able to get a lot of the information that you're going to hear about on this show. They were able to take that to heart, and we were very, very blessed and very lucky to be able to speak to so many great people. And I think that this is a very important expo. You're not going to hear it anywhere else or know that it existed anywhere else. So I'm blessed and honored to be able to bring it to you. You're not going to hear it on Channel 13 or Channel 6 or Channel 215. It is a very important thing happening in the community, and that's what I'm trying to do here on the Mike Care Radio Show, Eye on Central Florida, is to be able to bring all of us a little bit of what's going on in the community. And I'm trying these segments. Of course, we did Jeff Ashton's election night. It turned out to be a very good night. Quality was fairly well. Now we're trying our wonderful new miniature tape recorder that we tend to just take here and there and everywhere. So I'm excited to see, kind of how it all came out. I've already kind of processed it. Again, we'll be doing some tweaking, and I really was glad that we could able to bring that information to you. I want to let everyone know that this coincides with the magazine 50+ FYI. It's actually a Central Florida's 50+ lifestyle guide, essentially a magazine. They publish it every season, I should say, 4 times a month. And I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe these expos and seminars are once every season, I think 4 times a year too. And I think what they try to do is have them in different locations throughout Orange County to provide information to everyone. And before we get started, we have so many great interviews. I feel so lucky. I want to give you the website of this particular show. I mean, this particular organization that kind of coincides with this whole show. And it is 50+ FYI, and the website is www.50, that's 50 plus FYI. You could either capitalize that or not, .org. And we encourage you to check that website out. I'm sure in the future we'll probably do a whole half an hour show about this particular story and subject. the 50 Plus FYI. So let's get to it. It was so great to be there. We want to also let you know that this was a free event. This was with free parking. They also had some vendors and actually food vendors outside. And it's a great service that was put on by actually the Orange County Commission on Aging, Seminole County Triad, and the Seniors Resource Alliance. And I believe we had spoken to, and you'll hear someone from Senior Resource Alliance. We've actually, as you're hearing this beginning intro, we've already recorded everything, and I kind of want to make this kind of like a reflection and kind of an introduction at the same time. So with no further ado, we'll get to it. The 50 Plus FYI Expo. Please enjoy. And if you have any questions, you can always contact them at FYI, 50 Plus FYI at www.50plusfyi.org. And if you have any questions for me, I can be reached at mike@mikekara.com. So thanks so much. And now I'm back with Ivana Thomas, who is a RN and is with Caring First. And tell us, Ivana, a little bit about what you're doing here and a little bit about your booth and what you're promoting today.
Today I'm here promoting Caring First Home Health Agency. We are a premier home health agency in Central Florida. One of the neat things about us, our company is actually owned and operated by a group of nurses. I myself has been a registered nurse for 25 years, and I think that really sets the standard for home health nursing. And so we provide anything from unskilled, which would be someone at home with dementia or just need an extra pair of hands to help them with their personal care, their medications, taking them on their doctor's appointment, all the way up to skilled care, which is physical therapy, occupational therapy, and nursing after being in the hospital or the rehab center for a while. So we do the whole 9 yards. We're Medicare and Medicaid certified, and we take about 30 different private insurances and private pay.
Oh, so as you're mentioning, this is a whole process. So, as somebody kind of heals and progresses into different stages, you can be there.
Absolutely. We can be there all the way from the skilled to the unskilled, just to be there for a couple of hours, all the way up to 24 hours a day. We do the whole enchilada.
Oh, fantastic. And one thing you had mentioned, even somebody, taking somewhere where they had to go, helping them with groceries. So because a lot of people forget that nursing always has to be medicine. Nursing sometimes is just kind of a helping hand and a loving touch. So, it's great that you combine all that.
Absolutely. We do more than just the skilled nursing part of it. We do the unskilled part of it, which is preparing delicious, healthy meals, doing the laundry, light housekeeping, helping you with your personal care, and all the little things that you may need, just an extra pair of hands. Instead of being locked up in a facility somewhere, in an ALF or something, you can remain in the comfort of your home and get quality care.
Okay, and finally, you have a website here?
Our website is www.caringfirst.com. Check it out.
And you're in the Orlando area?
Yes, we serve Seminole, Osceola, and Orange counties.
Okay, any final thoughts?
I think this is a great expo for the 50-plus community to come out and see all the different services that are available, and we're just excited that we can be a part of it today and to spread the good word that, Caring First is here, and we really do care first.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, we're back, and I am now with your name, please.
Rebecca.
And Rebecca, first of all, now we understand that you're with Orlando Health, and this particular booth we're at is about transitional services. And tell us a little bit about what you're doing today and what you're promoting.
Great. Well, I'm glad to be here. Just want to let you know that after you receive wonderful health care at Orlando Health Hospital, you have a discharge plan. We want to be part of that discharge plan so we can continue to offer you the care that you need to continue staying well and lessen your chances of being readmitted back to the hospital. So we offer different products within our company, like the Visiting Nurse Association, house calls where a doctor can get in touch with you. We also offer telemedicine where we're able to monitor you for any needs or anything that changes that might indicate to us that you're sick again. And we also offer Health Central Park located in Winter Garden. That's a skilled nursing facility and offers rehab as well.
Oh, fantastic. So, you're promoting, got some lollipops, got some information. Let our audience know in the radio land what you have out there. And, you're at a 50-plus expo. But, your services pretty much could be used at any time. But, when you get 50-plus, this is something to think about.
Absolutely. We would just want to be known as your one-stop shopping. We're able to offer you services no matter what your age is, but this is a specific market where people might have issues and they just don't know what else to do. So Orlando Health Transitional Services can be your one-stop shopping. We can direct you where you need to go so you continue to stay well.
Okay, any final thoughts, Rebecca, or anything else we should know?
Well, Orlando Health Hospital and all of our services that we offer are here for you. We've been a part of this community for over 60 years, and we are here to stay offering excellent care.
Okay, thank you very much. And now I'm back, and I'm with Wendy, who is with Visiting Angels, Living Assistance Services. And Wendy, tell us a little bit about, your booth and what you're promoting today.
Well, hello there. I am Wendy Cuomo, and I am with Visiting Angels, and today I am talking about private duty non-medical home care. We provide home health aides and certified nurses' aides for people in their homes to help them with bathing and meal prep and laundry and all the things that they may need assistance with in order to stay home safely.
Oh, fantastic. And yeah, you've got a lot of different information here and some lifesavers. So yeah, you encourage everyone to check you out. You have a website as well?
We do, and it would be www.visitingangels.com.
And one thing about this being a 50+ Expo, I know all the exhibitors want to know about these things, but promote different things. But it's great that you could be here providing these services because there's so many people here in Central Florida that are 50 and plus, and they're looking for these services.
Right. I think one of the things I notice is that, especially with private duty, people don't realize, they think the Medicare benefit's going to cover everything they need, and it really doesn't. So for me, I really love the opportunity to explain that to people and how private duty fits in to what their Medicare benefit covers also.
Okay, any final thoughts?
No, it's a great show today, so if they can, come on down, and I think we're here until 1 o'clock.
Okay, thank you very much. We're back, and I'm now with Nancy, who is with Sawyer & Sawyer Elder Law, Estate Planning, and Estate Settlement. And Nancy, it's great that you're here today. We know that this is an important services, not just 50 and plus, but all ages are, encouraged to check out, your services. But tell us a little bit about what you're, doing here today, and a little bit about your booth and what you're promoting.
Okay, well, basically Sawyer & Sawyer is an elder law firm. And if you think of elder law as an umbrella that just kind of encompasses all the services that seniors and their families would require, things from estate planning like wills and powers of attorney and living wills. We also do Medicaid planning for people who have to go into facilities, nursing homes or assisted living facilities. And we do probate and guardianship and Social Security disability, and just a little bit of all of the services that affect primarily our seniors.
Wow! So yeah, you have some information here, and you have some candy here. Just want to let our audience know what you've got at your booth. And so, like we were saying, Nancy, this is not something you necessarily have to wait for when you're 50 years old, estate planning. But right now at an expo, this is very appropriate. Again, we always tell people, maybe you live to 120, but there's nothing wrong with being prepared then.
You're absolutely right. I think most of us prepare for our wonderful retirement days, but nobody prepares for when you're going to get sick. And we are going to get sick. And so at some point in time when we're elderly, it's good to have things in place, documents in place, so that we can have some control over our lives.
Okay. Any other thoughts, Nancy?
No, I'm just glad to see you here, and I hope more people will come and visit us.
Okay. And before we go, do you have a website?
Yes, we do. And it's on our brochure, and it's just www.sawyerandsawyerpa.com.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you.
Well, we're back, and I am now with Lori, who is with JSA Medical Group. And Lori, tell us a little bit about, your company and your booth today and what you're promoting today.
Okay. Good morning. JSA Medical Group is a physicians group for adult primary care. We have several doctors in the Orange County area, and as well Seminole and Osceola County, Lake County, and Tampa Bay. We geographically search for Medicare eligibles to use our practice and our physicians,
and they will see 18 years and above for primary care.
Oh, fantastic. So, yeah, you have some pens here and some pill containers and clips and brochures. And people, I'm sure you have a website. People can get more information.
Yes, that would be www.jsamedicalgroup.com.
And the one thing, like we were saying, that this is a 50-plus Expo, and we know a lot of people are, here. And, the one thing I always tell people, and my mom and dad, is, there's nothing wrong with, getting old. You shouldn't be afraid. And I think I just want to comment that it's so great that there's so many organizations like yours here letting people know that there's all sorts of services that.
That's true. We prefer to see people age well instead of age poorly. So we like to be out there just giving them information, and you need to know what to expect as you grow older.
Okay, any other thoughts, Lori?
No, it's a really nice event today. We have a lot of vendors here, a lot of giveaways, and a lot of information to be had. So if you can come out, come on out.
Okay, thanks so much. Well, we're now back, and I'm now with Brian, who is with Avante, and tell us a little bit about, what it is, and, a little bit about what you're doing here and what you're promoting today.
Well, my name is Brian Willett, and I am with Avante at Orlando, and we're promoting our nursing and skilled therapy services. We have approximately, 24 buildings up and down the East Coast, 20 up and down the East Coast, all the way from Virginia to Florida, and we're here to promote our in-house and skilled therapy services. We provide subacute services ranging from physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy services. We take multiple different types of insurances from Medicare, Medicaid, many different types of HMOs. And we basically try to help a lot of our short-termers come to our facility and then eventually go home, where we can assist them in attaining home health therapy services and nursing services in the community.
Oh, so people don't. It's a process where people could go home and then you could provide services in their home. Then,
well, we assist them in setting up home health services with our social workers. Our biggest primary duty is that we provide skilled nursing, long-term and short-term services to our residents. We have many residents that this is their home. Okay, so they come to stay, but they become family to us. But then we have one side of our building which is more geared toward short-term services, where they might be there from 2 weeks to a month. They could have had a knee operation, they could have had a stroke, they could have had some type of neurological disorder that needs in-house therapy services for a short period of time. But we always want to make sure that we're setting them up to succeed upon returning to home and provide the services in the community that they need. Okay.
Oh, so yeah, that's great. So yeah, just to kind of clarify that it's not just solely a nursing facility in the sense that somebody is going there for the rest of their life. It could be a situation where, like you said, a knee injury.
Absolutely. We always want to make sure that people understand that there's always a choice. A lot of people need some respite care services. Some just need services for a long term. But there's also services that are more subacute in nature and are short term in duration.
Okay, and finally, I just want to get quickly your website, and you have locations.
We have locations. Let me see the website. www.avantecenters.com is our website. We have locations in Mount Dora, Jacksonville, Boca Raton, Lake Worth, St. Cloud, Orlando, Leesburg.
Thank you again for attending 50+ FYI.
That's all I can remember in the state of Florida off the top of my head, but those are most of our locations at that time.
Okay, thanks so much, Brian. All right. Well, we're back here with Teresa from HearX. And Teresa, tell us a little bit about your booth here and your company and what you're promoting today.
Oh, very good. Hi there. My name is Dr. Shipman. I'm an audiologist, and I'm here with HearX. And what we have today is some information on hearing health and also on hearing aids and the services we provide at HearX, which includes diagnostic hearing evaluations, hearing screening, and hearing health services, including hearing aids.
Oh, fantastic. So, and that's the thing we want to let everyone know. It's never too early, to think about, hearing loss or hearing health. And, a lot of times we tell people if there is you feel there's a problem, there probably is, to get checked out.
True. Absolutely. And we do offer free hearing screening so that way people can find out what their hearing is like, because knowledge is power. You want to know what that hearing is like, we can get them tested and see.
Oh, fantastic. And now you're here located in the Orlando area?
Yes, we have 2 locations, one south of downtown, across the street from Orlando Regional Medical Center, the emergency room in Orlando. We also have an office in Altamont Springs.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. Any other thoughts, or did you mention your website, or let's get that website?
Yes, that's hereusa.com, and also our phone number is 407-849-6520.
Okay. Any final thoughts?
Thank you so much for the interview.
Okay, thank you. Well, I'm now back with Gretchen, and she is with Serenades by Sonata. And tell us a little bit about your booth here today and what you're promoting.
Basically, we are promoting both of our communities. We have one that is currently open in Longwood, Florida. They're getting ready to celebrate their 1-year anniversary. And the community in West Orange is currently under construction and is slated to open late December. And we hope to move residents in as early as the beginning of February. And we are a dedicated memory care community, so we specialize in Alzheimer's and dementia care. And we're very proud of both of our communities.
So your community pretty much primarily is solely Alzheimer's and dementia, then? That's your focus, then?
That is our focus.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, it's great that there's an organization like theirs, because we know that there's a lot of choices of nursing homes and skilled care facilities, but it's nice to know that you're specialized in this, and that's always good to know that there's doctors and nurses and staff that know all about this and they're well trained then.
That's true. We are very proud of our programming. We have what's called our 3 Ps. The first one is our buildings are purposely built design, which means they are built to be conducive for residents who have dementia or Alzheimer's, and also to aid in their care. We have a lot of new technologies that we're using for safety features and to help us care for our residents in a more efficient manner. And we also believe in person-centered care, so we base a lot of our programming and our care models around the individual. Not everyone is at the same stage in the disease, so we want to make sure that each person is cared for as an individual and not the cookie cutter, okay, this is what we're going to be doing for them today. So we're very, very proud of our programming, very excited to be coming to Winter Garden, and we are now out in our leasing center. We're celebrating our grand opening for our leasing center. We have a trailer on the construction site that we are accepting guests who are looking for further information about our communities.
Okay, and you have a website?
We do. It's www.serenadesbysonata.com.
Okay, and finally, Gretchen, for those people that are listening, especially those people that might, have loved ones that are suffering from dementia or, Alzheimer's, I mean, do you have any encouraging words for them? I mean, just keep a chin up, look into your organization then?
Yes, absolutely. If you want to get the very best in care for your loved one, certainly feel free to come see us, and we would love to make you part of our family.
Okay, thank you very much, Gretchen. Well, we're back, and I'm now with Adrienne Katz, who is with the League of Women Voters of Orange County. And first of all, tell us a little bit about your organization and what you're promoting today.
We are promoting education about educating voters. We are the second largest league in the country. We're the largest League of Women Voters east of the Rockies. We just found that out yesterday. We're very excited. Voter education and voter motivation are our watchwords. And we're here today giving out information about the proposed amendments to the Florida Constitution and also registering voters.
Oh, so there's some opposed amendments then? Let's see here. Okay, there's some. Is there any that our audience should be aware of, especially in Central Florida? I'll take a look at that.
These are statewide amendments to the Florida Constitution. The League gives out information that is nonpartisan. We do not endorse parties or candidates. However, we strongly advocate for issues, and our issues are advocated on our website, separate from our education efforts. And what I've just given you is a synopsis of the amendments, because the ballot is 8 pages long and we're giving you a chance to speed read. Every word in our synopsis has been parsed by attorneys to make sure they're accurate. We are accurate as we can be.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, that looks good. So, we want to let everyone know that the League of Women Voters doesn't necessarily promote or endorse a candidate. However, you do have certain issues, so people can use their own judgments and their own qualification standards to kind of match up the issues with the candidate then.
We have a website where we do have our issues spelled out, and that would be thefloridavoter.org, THEVOTER.org. And on that website, we have our views, but you have to click on issues. Otherwise, everything on it is informational, nonpartisan. We do not endorse candidates or parties ever. We're 100 years old, and we've been fighting for voter education since our inception.
Okay, any final thoughts?
Yes, make sure you're registered to vote. Call your supervisor of elections. Make sure if you've moved or if you haven't received anything from the supervisor of elections this year, you are not registered. So please update your registration. The voter rolls close October 6th, and please make sure you exercise your privilege and your right and your duty to vote as a citizen. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Well, we're back, and I'm now with Dr. Blair Handy, and she is with Better Hearing for Less. And first of all, tell us a little bit about, your company and what you're promoting today.
We're definitely out here to help people hear better at a lesser price. There's no reason for people to be paying $6,000 to repair aid, so we really want to help people out because hearing loss can cause depression, isolation, and it puts you at a higher risk for dementia. So we're really out there to help people hear better and to get out and be active and hear their loved ones and be able to communicate with their friends efficiently.
Oh, fantastic. And we see the website here, and we encourage people to go to that, and that has a lot of different information on what you do.
Yes, you can go to betterhearingforless.com. You can also go to fixmyhearing.com, and you can find information out about that. We do free hearing tests and do free hearing aid checks.
Oh, so yeah, and we want to mention that it's very appropriate that we're here today at the 50+ Expo. Again, I've been talking to people that encourage check your hearing at any age, but this is a good time to start thinking about that, and we really appreciate that you're here, just kind of refreshing people about that.
Yes, you should definitely get your hearing checked annually, even if you don't feel like there's a change, or sooner if you do. So we do free hearing aid checks, and if you want to contact my office, it's 407-545-8169. Again, that's 407-545-8169.
Okay, any final thoughts? No, that's...
Get your hearing checked.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Right.
Well, we're back, and I am now with Jody English, who is the area manager of BPG. And Jody, tell us a little bit about what you're here for today, a little bit about what you're promoting in your booth.
Yes, well, I'm here with some people from Exit Realty. I'm one of their vendor partners. We're a home warranty company. I work with the several realtors that specialize in senior in terms of downsizing or moving or helping them list their home or selling their home or looking for 55+ communities. I provide personally a home warranty for those items in people's homes like plumbing, electrical, appliances, cooling, heating, so that any of those systems malfunction, we provide a technician to come out for a small fee to replace it or to fix it, and that's for 1 year. A home warranty actually lasts for about 1 year. So we work with Exit, and they refer our home warranties to some of their senior people that live in their home that's a little bit difficult for them to keep track of things that are going wrong or breaking down in their home, and that way they have peace of mind by having a home warranty to do that. And the Exit ladies here, both Gail Stanley and Robinette McElroy, specialise and are accredited for people that work specifically with senior people, so that when it comes to downsizing or moving, or it's a one-stop shop. They work at one senior place, and that's a one-stop shop where people can get services out in Altamont Springs for all things related to senior living and to moving to that next phase of their life.
Okay, and if somebody like more information about BPG, there's a website?
Yes, it's www.bpgwi.com, or they can call on our 800 number, but they can go to our website, and all the information about home warranties and home inspections are right there, and they can also find Robinette and Gail Stanley at Exit Real Estate Results in Longwood, and their website, and also at One Senior Place out in Altamont Springs.
Okay, any final thoughts?
I think it's a great display of services for the senior community. I think that Daniel Webster is a congressman. He's also here in his booth next door to us. I think people are finding great information that they can take away and make great plans for their future.
Okay. Well, I'm now back with Terry Davis, who is with Baldwin and Fairchild Cemeteries Funeral Home and Crematory. And, Terry, it's great that you're here. A lot of times, this is something we don't necessarily like to think about, but, death happens. And it's great that there's, individuals and booths like yours here today to, deal with such matters. And, Terry, tell us a little bit about, what you're doing here today.
Okay, thank you for having me on there. And Baldwin Fairchild, this is one of the many ways that we reach out to the community because, as you've noted, it is kind of a sensitive matter, and a lot of people may or may not be willing to or want to talk about the inevitable. So we want to get out to our families in the community and share information so that they know the different options that they have and understand the importance it is for them and their family to pre-plan for the events that are going to happen.
And we mentioned that those words, pre-planning, and so you recommend that people look into that. So that's one less thing that they have to worry when a loved one passes. Then,
absolutely, because they may not know, but there are over 100 different decisions that are going to be made at the time of someone's death. And you don't want your loved one to be going through making all those decisions and looking up that information when they're basically at the worst emotional day of their life. So pre-planning is definitely what we emphasize.
Okay, thanks, Terry. Thank you. Get going here. Well, I'm now back with Congressman Daniel Webster from the 13th District. And Congressman, tell us a little bit about some of the services you offer and what you're promoting today.
Well, just letting people know that congressional offices have an ability to interface with federal government, and we have listed out in a little brochure about Social Security, Medicare, Veterans Affairs, U.S. military, other issues that they might have, and they might have trouble maybe locally contacting the office. There is a statutory requirement that some of those groups have to answer us in a certain period of time. So we have liaisons that and we use them to open the door and help solve their problem. All we're trying to do is just let people know we can help them. And we have offices in Orange and Lake and Marion counties. So the whole idea is just to let people know that if they have a problem, and this is a seniors group, 50s plus, if they have a problem with some of the issues I just talked about, we can assist. We have constituent service specialists like Abigail, who is here, and Debbie, who is here, who can bring about some great things for them and usually can solve problems in a short order.
And you have a website people can go to?
They can. They can go to our website, which is webster.house.gov. That's it, webster.house.gov, G-O-V.
Okay, any final thoughts or anything else we should know?
I just think this is a great opportunity to get people who are 50s plus and certainly have certain problems that they may want to get aided with. And there are lots of other groups here that do the same or better and do services to the community. I think it's a great thing.
Okay, thank you very much. Well, we're back, and I'm now with Alexandra, and we're talking about the Senior Resource Alliance and the Aging Disability Resource Center. And tell us a little bit about what you're doing today, and a little bit about your booth and what you're all about.
Okay, we are the area agency on aging, like you just mentioned, and what we do, we manage programs for the Department of Elder Affairs, programs that can assist the seniors in their home and delay premature nursing home placement. For example, if they need help with a daycare or if they need help at home with bathing, cleaning, home delivered meals, what we do, we assess them and we see which program fits best their needs. And if they have community resources that can help them, we just refer them to that community resource. If they need help with widening their door, and we know that the Center for Independent Living will be able to install a ramp for them, or Building Together Orlando can help them with something, we will make the referral to those agencies. Or if they need home delivered meals, Seniors First can assist them, we will do that. We work together with DCF, with the private investigators. If they receive some type of abuse, neglect, and exploitation type of case, they contact us so we can see what we can do for the clients. So they have different programs that we manage, and we can educate the clients.
Okay, and yeah, we see here dial 211, so that's a number that people can call then.
Yes, they can dial 211. It's our helpline at United Way, and they can get any information that they need. If it's only information, if the 211 Elder Helpline specialist find out that the client needs more assistance with all the ADLs, which is the all the function that they use daily, they will send that referral to us so we can assess furthermore that client and see the priority within the list that we have.
Okay, and any other thoughts or things we should know?
Yes, if they need help with, for example, electric bill, and they receive a final bill and they are elderly and they don't know what to do, they can dial 211 and they will give them the community agency around their zip code or in their county where they can help, and where they can go and apply to see if they are eligible for us to pay up to $400 with their electric bill. But it's only when funding is available, so they need to contact to find out. And also we have, probably you saw the booth of SHINE, which is a unit of the Department of Elder Affairs, and they provide Medicare counseling, impartial information, and present all the different providers and see which program or which which program will cover all their meds or all their needs. So they can contact SHINE as well. Call 211 or call our number at 407-514-1800 at the Area Agency on Aging, and we'll be able to guide them.
Okay, thank you very much.
Can you put the microphone close to us so that we can take a picture? Come on. Look over there.
Okay, we'll get this going. Well, we're now back, and I'm now with your names, please.
Joel Espinoza.
And Natalia.
And you're with Sweet Tomatoes, and I just have to say, I was in the Orlando location last week, and it was just phenomenal, so that was exciting. That was my first time there, and looks like you've got some free samples. And tell us a little bit about your booth and what you're doing here today and what you're promoting.
What we're promoting is our new senior special. It's Monday through Thursday from 2 to 5, $6.99, including a drink. All the soup, salad, and bakery items that you can eat. We're sampling out some of our Wonton Happiness salad and some of our chocolate chip cookie bars.
Fantastic. And for those people, we listen to our listing all over the world. We want to let everyone know that Sweet Tomatoes is a soup and salad bar, but however I found out that you've got pasta, baked potato bars, so it's a little bit more than just soup and salad then.
Yes, it is. We make all of our soups from scratch daily. We have 8 of them featured on the bar every day. We have a pasta station with 3 different types of pasta. We have a focaccia bar where we offer a couple different types of focaccia every day, and also, like you said, baked potatoes and sweet potatoes with all the fixings that you can imagine.
And the most important part is that everything is made from scratch. So we encourage everyone to come and check us out because everything is nice, fresh, wholesome food.
And I did want to point out that, since this is a senior expo, I don't think anyone needs any motivation, but I understand that you do have a senior discount for seniors who are a certain age. So, have some great food at a discounted price then.
Yes, we do. And again, we are bringing awareness to our seniors that our $6.99 deal is going on. And as long as they keep coming, we'll keep running the special.
Okay, and yeah, if people are interested in locations, we understand that you've got them all over. They could check the website.
Yes, sweettomatoes.com, and they can look at any location across the United States.
Okay, any final thoughts?
Nope, that'll be all. We hope to see everybody soon at Sweet Tomatoes.
Okay, thanks so much.
Thank you.